Hi everyone, this is Lori from Get Crafty with Lori, and today I have a rather large vacation album to share with you. Look at that. Well, anyways, today I just want to talk to you about scrapbooking vacation photos. Do you struggle with scrapbooking them because there are so many pictures and you get overwhelmed? Well, if you're like me, that is true. For me, I do get overwhelmed. And I tend to set those pictures aside and not scrapbook them, or maybe just do a couple of pages. But I miss out on having the whole big event in one album. So, anyways, I wanted to share with you what works for me. What I found the best thing to do is to take it in small pieces. Don't try to scrapbook all the pictures at once. Don't feel like you have to do it all at once. And secondly, take your time. You don't have to be in a rush. You want to be able to enjoy those memories while you are in the midst of scrapbooking those photos. And another thing, I don't like to use the same paper throughout my album. I like to change it up so that the paper matches my photos and it's more interesting. And so with those little bits of advice, I am going to turn the camera around and start sharing my album with you. Okay, let's open this album. In 2015, my husband and I went to Europe and we visited England, where we were in London. We went to France and visited Paris, and we went to the Netherlands and visited Amsterdam, and then we went to Denmark and visited Copenhagen. I made this entry page here to show the different countries that we were at as my title page. I started my first pages with London, where we started at. I made these pages here with close to my heart, where they showed me how to use the texture pastes. And then I cut this little London bus out of some SVG files that I had, and I put the title here, Are We There Yet? On Our Way, What a Trip. And I had these cute little embellishments with little suitcases here. And on this page, here's the accompanying page that went with it. And because I have so many pictures and this here's a postcard, I put some flip-flaps on top of my page protectors in my album so that I would have room for extras. In addition to that, I put in this page protector here that holds 6 4x6 photos, and I was able to make up a little card here with my itinerary and have other pictures on the other side. And over here I have more pictures of London, and this was a postcard that I bought there, and I always like to add those to my pages to make it fun. And as you can see, I have lots of pictures, so I also threw in these page protectors that hold 4 4x6 vertical photos. And then here's another page that I had, and another postcard that I threw in, and some stamps that I used. This also, here's a postcard. And I want to tell this story about the crown jewels. So I put this picture here on the top, and I showed a picture of my husband here next to the place where they were kept. And here's what the Tower of London looks like. And I have my itinerary right there. And this was really fun, standing here and taking this picture with this bee feeder here. And then I have the map of the Tower of London, and then I put in our ticket that we got for going in there. So it's fun to put memorabilia and postcards on your layouts too. And using this same paper pack, I went ahead and did this of Westminster Abbey here. And I put in my ticket here and put in a little journaling card on that. And this is another fun page that I made with Close to My Heart with the texture paste here. And I've done this the British Museum, and then these are some photos of around London, once again using those memory protectors for all the extra photos here. This was kind of cute here. I really enjoyed going into Harrods and taking pictures with the big teddy bears there. And then next we moved on to France, and I made this layout with Close to My Heart. It helps when you can do these Close to My Heart workshops, or like me, I'm a maker, and before a catalog comes out, they send you paper pack, and then they have a YouTube, or excuse me, not YouTube, but a Zoom video going where we make projects with them. And these were the pages that I made with that, and it was so much fun. And here, I've got a lot of more pictures here using those memory protectors. I have a Epson PictureMate photo printer. And it was kind of nice because I was able to take a 4x6 and put two 4x3 photos together on one 4x6. And I did the same here. And then on this one, I have the 4x6 memory protector here. But as you can see, I've got a lot in here. These memory protectors, look at all these pictures that they hold, and I'm using a 3-ring binder by Close to My Heart, and you can hold a lot of pages in these albums, and they work really nice with these inserts here. And over here I have some flip-flops of pictures of the Eiffel Tower in there. And then over here I've changed the paper completely. I had this paper in my stash for years, and I thought it was so cute of this little woman driving a car here, and all these cars going around the Arc de Triomphe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but there were so many cars going around, and I just thought that was really cute. And here I have more pictures in these memory protectors for all the extras. And this one here, we were in the Musée d'Orsay, and these were paintings on the wall, and I took pictures of them and cut them out and put them on my layout, and I really liked the way that came together. And as you can see, I had so much fun with this memory, putting titles in and putting embellishment clusters, this cute little one here. And so when you're doing a big album of vacation photos, take your time and have fun playing with the paper. Take it as if it's any scrapbook page that you're normally doing, and just have fun. And like I said before, do not be in a rush. Take your time and enjoy the moment. And then here's of the Palace of Versailles that we went to. And this was a Close to My Heart layout here. And I put a big 5x7 photo in there. And I just really love the way this page looks here. And here I used my PictureMate photo printer here, and I have two 4x3 photos here. And then I've got a big journaling card in the middle and more pictures. And the other side is like that. Let me show you how this looks. So if I took this out, I would have a big layout here like this. And as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of photos, but when you add this to it, you have a lot more photos on that page. So a lot of my layouts, I don't like to put a lot of photos on them because I like to be able to see the pretty paper and the embellishments. And so that I can make my page simpler with less pictures, I just add these memory protectors to it. And then here are some pictures of Notre Dame and Saint-Chapelle. And as you can see here, I don't have a whole lot of pictures, but what I did is I put these flip-flaps on here, and look at all the pictures that I was able to add. And then I added this little one here of our ticket going in. So we have flip-flaps in different sizes, and that fit that nicely. And then I have the back one for my journaling. And so see how simple this page is? You didn't have to put a lot of pictures down, but I added them all into here. And then here we are in Amsterdam, and this was a page that I made with Close to My Heart again, and I had so much fun in that workshop with Close to My Heart because I got all these pages done, and I knew ahead when I made these pages that I was going to put these pictures on them, and it really helped me a lot. We were with a tour group called Go Ahead Tours, and it was really nice because they set up the whole trip for us, the places we'd stay and tours and places we would eat, and we just made such wonderful friendships on this trip. And I have some more of the pictures here and these memory protectors. And this is a fun page here. Let me show you how it all goes together. I'll take this out. But look at how cute that is. Just really a fun page. And we put that back in, and we have a lot of pictures. And then this is a whole different vibe of when we were in Amsterdam. I've had this paper in my collection for a long time. Not sure what the name of it is, but it was so perfect. Look at this little Dutch girl here, and I wrote Netherlands on top of it, and I had these cute little wooden pieces here, and the paper just was so perfect for my pictures. And then I have these little 3x4 flip-flaps on here, so I can add those. I had first of all started out with just a 4x6 and 2 of these 3x4s, but then I started adding all these extra pictures with these little flip-flaps here, and I tucked the little embellishment cluster under the picture here. And then I have an embellishment cluster over this picture here, and these little wood pieces were so cute. And as you can see, we have these little wooden shoes here on the wall at one of the shops we were visiting. And I have more pictures on here, and look at how adorable this layout is. And look, I have another one here, and I have our tour ticket right there. And then you can flip over here and see more pictures that I have of this group, and more memory protector pictures. And this was just so much fun. It's so simple. Look, let me take this out. And look, how many pictures do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures, and then a little journaling type of card here. So you would have what, 5 pictures on this? But then when I add in the memory protector, now I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This layout now holds 11 photos. So these memory protectors, if you don't already have them, this is something you might want to add to your collection. And then here's another cute paper that I found in my collection. I really liked it because it had the bicycles on it. And in the Netherlands and in Denmark, we found that people were riding bikes everywhere. That was their main source of transportation. I thought this was really cute. This lady with this little bucket bike here, pushing her little girl in it. But this was fun. And I used, we have the 3x4 memory protectors. So look at all those photos that I was able to put in here. When I go on trips, I like to take pictures like these little Netherland coffee cups at the Starbucks there. I like to add things like that in there. And instead of buying a whole bunch of souvenirs, it's just good to take the pictures. So this was fun. And I've got this little woman here on the bike and on an embellishment cluster here. And then here we are in Denmark, and this layout is really pretty. I tucked in my Copenhagen sightseeing map, and then I have some 4x4 flip-flaps in here for my photos. So I've got a lot of pictures on this page, as you can see, and then the memory protectors here. Got my itinerary in there. I got photos here, and I got photos here, and here, and here. So the nice thing about these 3-ring binders is they hold a lot. Look at how many of these I have. I have 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 of them in here, and look at all these photos. This one here holds 12 photos. And then this is 6 and 6. So otherwise, this layout here, there's only 1 picture on this one and only 3 here. But look at all the photos that I added to these layouts here. And then here's another one that I did. This paper was so popular, and it just sold out on this, but this paper pack was just beautiful, and I just loved it. I brought out the green in my photos here, and I put the little flowers around that. And this layout just really makes me happy. Then I have this one, which is also using that older paper pack that I had, and I really liked it. It has the same mood and feel as my pictures do. The colors match so nicely. And and what I did here, on top of the memory protector, I put the flip-flap on top of the memory protector to add extra pictures in there like that. And so the last page, I just threw a bunch of memorabilia in here, postcards, and I really did have a lot of fun putting this album together because I took my time and I played with paper and pictures like I normally do when I scrapbook. I decided to not look at it as a huge project. I decided to look at it as something fun, and looking at the pictures and the friends I made during this trip just really makes me happy. And this was back in 2015, and I did simple journaling on this. I just did little strips of paper and told what we did on that trip. And over here too, I did the same thing with the little strips. But this was really a fun album to put together, and I hope that these tips that I gave you help you scrapbooking those vacation photos that you are probably making at this moment. Anyways, thank you for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.